Warning, this article contains spoilers from The Last of Us Episode 3. Episode 3 of The Last of Us, titled Long Long Time, finally introduced viewers to Bill, played by Nick Offerman, and Frank, Murray Bartlett, after Tess, Anna Torv, previously referenced the characters. Tess told Joel, Pedro Pascal, to take Ellie, Bella Ramsey, and get the team to the safety of Bill and Frank's place. Audiences unfamiliar with the video game in the dark about what she meant. What happens to Frank and Bill in The Last of Us? Long Time spent a significant amount of time with Bill and Frank, giving the pair a beautiful backstory before bringing the story back to the present. The HBO show revealed how the pair became lovers after Frank stumbled across Bill's town with the hardened survivalist wary of this intruder. After sharing a meal together, Frank tried to play Bill's piano and a shaky rendition of Linda Ronstadt's classic Long Time, hence the name of the episode. Bill took over with Frank asking if it was a girl he was singing about, to which the former replied it wasn't. Frank and Bill then shared a kiss before sleeping together, with the show then cutting ahead to the couple welcoming Tess and Joel to their property and discussing exchanging goods with the smugglers. As time went on, the couple faced trials from raiders who tried to take their supplies, with Bill getting injured. Finally, the show cut to a terminally ill Frank, who asked Bill to end his suffering by giving him a drug overdose. Although Bill agreed to, he also took an overdose so they would both die together. In a heart-rending letter left for Joel, Bill said Frank had been the purpose of his life and had given him meaning after all this time. The video game has a different and more tragic ending for these two characters, but it appears Bill and Frank had a romantic relationship. Bill cared about Frank, with the duo living together on the compound for 20 years. Just like in the show, Bill and Frank ensured their town wasn't breached by the infected or any raiders over the years. But in the computer game, Frank got tired of Bill's extreme survivalist outlook and left him. Frank also took lots of supplies as he prepared to make his exit, but his plans were scuppered after he was bitten by one of the infected. Knowing he would succumb to the virus, Frank took his own life but left a note for Bill outlining how much he loathed him. Explaining his motives, the note in the game said, "I want you to know I hated your guts. I grew tired of this tight town and of your set-in-your-ways attitude. I wanted more from life than this, and you could never get that." He finished the letter, saying, "Trying to leave this town will kill me. Still better than spending another day with you." Bill, Ellie and Joel later found Frank's corpse along with the suicide note. Despite trying to hide his emotions, Bill was clearly hurt by Frank's last words to him and threw the message away. In the game, after Joel and Ellie retrieve a car battery, they are even with Bill, who then tells them to leave the town. Joel and Ellie never see Bill again after this, with the teen only referring to him again years later in The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us airs on HBO and HBO Max on Sundays at 9 p.m. EST in the US and on Sky Atlantic, and now on Mondays at 2 a.m. and 9 p.m.